Okay, final few items to clean up here on the dashboard. We've already kind of gone over all of these stats in former videos. Let's kind of scroll down here a little bit. Obviously, this AMS billing section, again, I'm using test data, so you're not seeing what you would see here in yours. If you're using AMS to process your billing and to handle that for you, you'll see all of those metrics here as well. Any changes in enrollment at a glance, month to date, your income distribution based on credit card, paid at school, et cetera, and then your income forecast for the next couple of months. A lot of people like to use that as a planning tool. You'll also see the calendar. We'll get into that in a future video, but this is a quick look at your calendar. You've got really full functionality even in this quick view. You can look at your calendar by month, you can look by week, you can look by day, you can create a new task or appointment directly from here, and you can also set your filters. I want in my calendar to see all my class times, and I also want to see events, whatever the case might be. And you can also sort by staff member. So if you want to see an individual staff member's calendar, you can also search by that. And then obviously we have a list of declines. These are credit cards that have, credit cards or checking accounts, whatever the case might be, who have declined recently, and that's very useful for you to keep tabs on. Even though our team here at AMS, if AMS is managing your billing for you, our team really works hard at getting a hold of your students, of customers, of clients very quickly. In fact, the day a credit card declines, we get an alert in our customer service section, and they're immediately put onto the priority list. So in many cases, we'll have already talked to the prospect, to the student before you even get there, right? But in this decline section, if you do see credit cards that have declined, you have the ability to click in there and update their credit card number if you've gotten a new credit card number, or update information for them, send an e-request, whatever the case might be. So this is useful to keep an eye on, as you're scrolling through every day and see if that's something that you can help mitigate. And then obviously there's a birthday section here. Any birthdays that are coming up, you have the ability to view them quickly here. And again, you also have the filter feature in this birthday report. So you can filter by what style you want to look at, what team they might be on, the program they're on, classes, whatever the case might be. Also, obviously, you can filter by their birthday. So you can do within the last week, this week, with birthdays for next week, birthdays last month, this month, next month, or you can sort by a date range and put in whatever birthday dates you want. So let's say for example, you're looking at promoting, having birthday parties at your school or something like that. You could select, let's say the next, 2, 3, 4. Let's say the next 5 months or so of birthdays. Here, it looks like I can drop it down here, May, June, July. Let's do that. Let's do September 30th. So now I get my list of all the birthdays that are coming up in the next 4 or 5 months, and I can promote having birthday parties here at my school. Looks like I only have one result. Again, I'm working with test data. But again, from here, now that I have that list of anybody who has a birthday within the next 6 months, I can send them an email, I can send them a text message, I can print them off, I can have the staff call them. I can start working that list to get birthdays in the school, and obviously, sending them, happy birthday messages and things like that, which we can also do by automatic trigger. But in this particular case, it's very useful to, kind of keep an eye on that and use that as a planning, for planning purposes. So again, that's the final kind of quick tour of the dashboard. We're going to drill into the calendar here next, but that's sort of like your brief overview of the dash. And I really hope that this, gives you the clear vision into your stats in really kind of an attractive way, but in a clear way so that you can take action and move your business forward very quickly. Please believe me, 80% of the clients that I've ever worked with in coaching groups, in mastermind groups, the biggest challenge that we have as small business operators, as school operators, is just kind of not knowing where to focus our energy. We have a million things to do every day when we walk in the door, and if we choose to work on low-value activities, our school will perform subpar. If we choose to focus on where the gaps really are in our school, we can grow very quickly. So we're really excited about this. I'm really excited about this and what we can do for the martial arts industry as we move forward. So that's the dashboard. Hope you enjoyed it. More to come. Thanks much.